Hey everyone, welcome back to Evony with Genghis. So want to talk about Stormy Ruins, how unfair it was, short-sighted thinking by Evony on the time zones. Like over half of their player base can't play, and it has great rewards. But first, Big E in his deleted account, I've got so many messages that say, look, they're all still there, they didn't delete, they fell to the addiction again and joined. So I messaged them, I asked, Big E said, nah, still haven't logged in. Apparently, this is just what it does. When you delete, you stay on the map for 30 days. He still has the counter. It's at like 27 or 28 days remaining. So he will sit there with no bubble in SVS. And whatever happens, happens. And next SVS, whatever happens, happens. But at 30 days, gone. So that's it. Last update on that until they're actually off the account, off the server. So now, Stormy Ruins Battlefield. From all accounts, it was still a little glitchy last night, and people don't quite understand the rules. Like, some people, they're like, man, we were just slaughtering them. 30 seconds left, and then bam, they took all the buildings and it was over. So a little bit of strategy. You can't fall asleep. 10 minutes, quick things happen. Other people said, like, hey, played for 3 minutes, won, boom. Next match, 3 minutes, boom. It was nice and quick. Exactly what they want from PvP. So that all sounds cool, right? And we've looked at the rewards, and they're pretty good. You get, go in the shop here, and you get these. This is the main thing that you want, or this, right? But what's the problem? The problem is the time zones. Look at this load of crap. So, I'm on the east coast of North America, which basically I'm central North America, but the same time zone as me will be from center. So I'm Toronto, New York, all the way down to Chicago's 1 hour off, but all the way down to like Texas. So half of North America, my time zone. The other half, they get an extra hour or two, or three if they're extreme West Coast. Look at this. So where I am, which is over half of North American population, and I'm willing to guess over half of Evony is North American. And probably about 75% of Evony is English speaking now. And that entails Europe. So add 5 hours on for England or Western Europe. Let's look at these time zones. So round one, you get to play 15 matches and 15 total. So that means match 1, 2, 3. If you play 15 in match 1, you get to play 0 in match 2 and 3. Which could be good, right? You get to not play again, or you could spread them out. But how much opportunity is there to spread them out when the time zone is 1 a.m. to 3 a.m., all three matches for me, and probably 25% of Evony's player base. So the other 25%, it's probably like midnight to 2 a.m. or 11 p.m. to 1 a.m. Let's go back 2 years. Evony took a lot of heat over you don't care about North Americans because Shalon's used to be Wednesday night at 11 p.m. to 1 a.m. my time. So that was obviously terrible for North Americans. It was even worse for Europeans who would have to get up at 4 a.m. to play or 5 a.m. And it's Wednesday, right? That's the work week. So players continued to harp on Evony. It took like 4 or 5 developer calls to finally tell them, like, you got to change this. Then they changed it to the weekends. That's how it is now. So these time zones need to change. This is absolutely atrocious, Evony. You're eliminating half your player base. I asked lots of people, and they're like, no, I got to work. I'm going to bed. I'm not going to work entirely, tired, exhausted because of this. And now it's the weekend, but it's still 1 a.m. Like, people have families. I'm not the only one in Evony with kids, a wife. Like, so I'm going to go into bed. Wife's going to be like, what the hell? It's 3 a.m. Oh, there's a new Battlefield. I could. Maybe I will, but it's not convenient. I might do it tonight only because I don't have to work tomorrow. It's Thursday, and I'm playing hockey late. So by the time I probably fall asleep, it'll be 1:30 anyways. Maybe I'll get a couple matches in. Check it out. Make some videos. It doesn't make it any better. So, first round. All these people they'll be done, right? You're out. You're not in the standings. You're not getting points. Advance to round 2. What time zones do we have? Oh, we got We got a 1 a.m. to 3 a.m. again. Then we have an 11 p.m. to 1 a.m. Then an 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. So middle of the workday, but lunchtime. That is absolutely good. Evan, if you did those time zones for round one, 3 different time options, no one would be complaining. Nobody. That would be, people would work around it and it would be fine. Maybe calling sick. Round 3, what do we got for that one? We have a 1 a.m. to 3 a.m. one match. Oh, I could scroll and see. There should be a couple more options there. Yes, there is. So we have a same thing, 11 to 1 and 11 to 1 in the afternoon. So why is round 1 so awful? I don't get it, Evony. Hardly any of your players are Chinese anymore. The Vietnamese have all left because the resource sales have dried up because the price is under $1 billion. Like they've left all the top alliances. They're barely hanging on. You've got rid of them. Why do you got to cater to them on the time zones? In all seriousness, there are some good Vietnamese players, but there's not many. Look around your servers. How many are Chinese and Vietnamese? My server, we have a small Japanese alliance, a small Vietnamese alliance, like I'm talking like 5 to 10 players, and I don't even know how many are actual players other than one person controlling them all. And then my alliance has about 3 Japanese people, I think. 1 Vietnamese who never logs in anymore. That's the famous Ken from old videos. And 1 Thai. Other servers we play, we'll occasionally see a large Chinese player or Korean player, but you don't get like a full alliance of it. So your Asian player base is probably like 5% now. Or, sorry, the East Asian. There are a lot of Indians and people who play in that area. But you can work out a time zone that works for everybody or just rotate it like I said. So let me know in the comments, are you upset by this? Did you get to play? Are you going to be complaining? Everybody needs to be writing Evony and saying this ain't fair. Because even if it don't affect you, it affects people in your alliance and on your server. And don't you want some of your teammates to have these good prizes so they can improve? And improve, like this is a game where a rising tide, all ships go up, right? So you want your teammates strong. You want this to be fair. That's all anybody wants from Evony is fairness. Always. That's all. That's pretty much the major complaint in Evony. Lack of fairness, lack of transparency. Let me know what you guys think. Like, subscribe, leave a comment.